I was born in Colorado. I love Colorado because I love to climb mountains. I feel like I'm the best when I get to the top of something. I like being at the top because then that means that I finished something, that I can move on to something else and climb that mountain and conquer it too. My neighborhood, there's a lot of kids. There might be more kids than grown-ups in our neighborhood. Sometimes I like to join in and play with them. Other times I'll go straight to my homework.
The academics here are amazing. A night I do about 3-ish hours of homework, and that's not really including projects or studying. So I know my home life is a lot different than maybe a lot of the peers that I go to school with. That's just something that me and a lot of the other challenge students realize.
I think we can all benefit from leveling the playing field. Our different experiences, our different backgrounds bring different learning opportunities to everyone around us.
When I'm at home, the house is pretty loud. Everybody's laughing. My dad sometimes tells pretty funny stories about like when he was back in Ethiopia. He's very strict with us. He always makes sure that we get our assignments in on time and that we have good grades.
My parents have faced a lot of obstacles. My mom had me when she was 15. That really shaped how she saw the world and how she lived her life.
My mom, she's very hardworking. She works a full-time job and she hasn't had a day off since we were kids. If she had the opportunity to have an education, I think her life would be a lot easier. My parents didn't finish high school. So from a young age, they've taught us the importance of education and what we can do if we are educated.
And so when Challenge came along, they didn't really know either what it meant entirely, but they knew it was an opportunity to go to a really good school, and they were all for it.
I have to wake up around 5:30 in the morning. I catch the bus at around 6 o'clock, and then we have an hour-and-a-half bus ride. I think it's worth it still though, because Challenge Foundation's a pretty big opportunity.
For me, when I first came, I felt behind. My other classmates, they learned some things that I hadn't. The Challenge Foundation had an after-school program where we went to do homework, and they were always there ready to help us. My Challenge Foundation friends, we'd spent the summer together before we came here. Because we had each other and we were sharing a similar experience, we all helped each other get through.
The classes I have this year are a lot more class discussions. I think that's part of the reason why I have really good grades. I do like to participate a lot in class. As I grow, I'm learning to really think about the issues I'm really passionate about. And so I learned to talk about them more openly. With Challenge, I've had all these opportunities to go places and women's leadership roles and going to the UN for the Commission of Status of Women in New York. You know, we were at the UN and the General Assembly. Ever since, I've just been learning about what I can do, even if I'm only 17. learning about what I can do to help other women.
The Challenge Foundation did bring me into another world. I went to Colorado College for my undergrad and I studied neuroscience. And now I'm doing a master's program at Regis. It's a Master's of Science in Biomedical Sciences. And then the next step would be to apply to med school. I really like problem solving, finding different ways to attack the problem at hand. I think I want to go into neonatology or pediatrics because I love working with babies and I love working with children.
I think my parents want us to have choices so that we don't have to stick to one job. Well, I want to be a lawyer because my parents would tell me I always like to argue, and so I think that'd be a good way to use my skill of arguing.
After high school, I'm gonna go to college, definitely. And a lot of the Challenge Scholars have noticed too that we all can get further than maybe our parents did.
I'm super excited as the semester comes to an end. I'm ready to wrap up and start the next chapter in my life. There's so much I'm grateful for.
I have beaten the odds. I have gone further than I thought I could go. And I have made my family proud.